What's up? Hi, friends. Um, I haven't done live on YouTube for a minute. This is my first time in a minute. Uh, y'all know what that means. If you don't, then this is not the video for you. And I fully respect that. Unconditional self acceptance. What does that look like? To me, that looks like loving God, for God gives us grace and teaches us to forgive other people as well as ourselves. I don't know why I was meant to put a video up here tonight, but based on the title, um, I was meant to say something that probably no one will hear, but many people may find benefit from. On this path, you won't be affirmed. You won't get validation. You need to be alone. You need to be isolated. You need to be in a position where you're cognizant from a place of self love of being like, hey, I've experienced what I've experienced, and I'm healing in the way that was determined by Jesus and by God, not by any other man. The moment you slip on that timeline of like another man can heal you is the moment that you fall off the path of Christ. It sounds weird, but God puts everything in our life and more that we need to survive. When we take those things for granted, it comes back around. It's called karma. Karma exists for a reason. If karma did not exist, humans wouldn't be able to basically perceive spiritual growth or understand the caveats of taking advantage of another man, you know? And it might sound crazy or weird or redundant or whatever else, but in reality, um, most men are very happy to be in denial over the suffering of their brother, another child of God, if it brings them third dimensional or ego based ascension. Um, just throwing it out there, we're all dying. We're in the process of dying. I'm not saying that like that to be morbid, but what I'm saying is, of course, your ego is going to be upmost and center if you don't have a connection to God. Whatever your God looks like. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus. Jesus has healed me in ways that I could not have healed myself. Am I perfect? Hell no. I still got I still got tendencies that make me feel like I'm in hell though. Know what I mean? But I very much recognize through the noticing mind, like fourth dimensional mindset, that my third dimensional vessel is not permanent and that I feel better at times and I feel worse at times. It sounds dumb, but like, what are emotions but feelings, right? Um, with God, I've learned to love and be grateful for the times where I don't feel that good. I've learned to embrace discomfort. And what that looks like is following intuition and like the heart centered message, like the intuitive impulses that come from the heart. Most people are like trying to do the opposite because those impulses are very human. By doing those impulses, and then returning to the noticing mind and the higher self and God consciousness and Christ consciousness, what you're actually doing is learning to become balanced, and you start making better decisions as you go. Um, no one is condemned. If you're still alive, uh, salvation is available. Um, and when you turn it over, you get to become the person that God intended you to be, your authentic self, unadulterated by the programming of other men, but aligned with God's will for you. So today, thy will. Whew, I had a few drinks earlier. I can't speak the truth directly. Thy will be done. I love you. And I hope you love you too. Everything is in God's timing, not yours. Turn it over. And through the suffering that you experience by embracing the ways that you are programmed, you have the opportunity to reflect and learn and grow and become a proper channel of thy will. And what I mean by that is you can be yourself authentically and have no fear over other men, have no fear over money, for you have faith that everything will work out okay. And that is the power of God because God planned all this shit. And God wouldn't have created darkness if we weren't meant to one day experience the light. But could we like fully appreciate the light if we didn't know the dark? Something to think about. God bless whoever's watching this video. Peace. Paul out. I hate that outro. Love y'all.